Welcome to the Libra with Keisha podcast. I'm your host, Keisha. I've got producer James here in the studio this evening,
Hey,
who once again, it never fails, right before we're about to start a show, he just does not have shit together.
I had everything together.
Like, I'm trying to get myself together to do this show, and right when I'm about to say, welcome to the Libra with Keisha show, he's like, are you okay? Are you sure you're ready? Are you ready? Like, well, I thought I'm ready, but now I'm like questioning, am I really ready or not? Maybe I'm not ready. Am I ready?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, but like, did I have a look of distress on my face like I wasn't ready? Like, what prompted you to ask me 5 times in a row if I was ready?
Well, you kind of had that look like if he says start, I'm going to say, why are you telling me to start?
No, I don't think I had that look on my face at all.
Okay.
I have a face of a black woman who is tired.
You tired, balls.
I'm tired, boss. Between Kamala and Mike Tyson, I'm just tired. It's just been rough.
Well, you had a hell of a nap today.
Yeah, like my body felt, sometimes you just feel drained.
Yeah.
And laid there on a heating pad. I turned on some murder porn and it just got relaxed as fuck.
And peacefully went to sleep.
Peacefully, while I'm hearing about people having affairs and someone ending up killing someone else, it just soothed my soul.
That just puts her at rest.
It just really did. And before I knew it, I like woke up and it was 6:30. I'm like, fuck, I got to watch Potomac. I got to get up, get myself together.
I'm not sure how to take that, really.
You should be scared.
A little bit.
All that talking shit that you do around here, picking on me, picking at me, getting me riled up, I'm just taking notes.
Okay.
Anyway, so I do want to give a special shout out to all of our listeners, both on this podcast and on Pink Shape Podcast, for being super phenomenal during a very hard time for me. As most of you know, my beloved toy poodle Sushi passed away about a little bit over a week ago, and I have been on the struggle bus. You guys have heard loads and loads of stories about Sushi and his antics. Like, I think everyone believes their animal is a character, but this really was a human in a small poodle's body. Just the attitude, he thought he had decision-making skills of things that went on in the household. Like,
he thought it was an equal, part of the household.
He really thought that he and I were in some kind of a marriage, marriage situation.
He did, and he couldn't stand your fucking side piece, which was me.
Yeah, he tolerated the rest of the world, but he loved me wholeheartedly, and I loved him wholeheartedly. And this is hard. Like, really, really hard. Maybe I should start like a pet dying support group or something like that. I mean, I could probably charge people $1,000 a minute because like people are like funny about their pets. Like, this has been just, I don't think, I think people try to prepare themselves for it, but I don't think you can really prepare. And it fucking hurts a lot. Just like, damn.
Yeah, I never had a dog. I've had dogs all my life. We've had hunting dogs. We've had, pets. We've had all kinds. And I don't think I've ever had a dog, get to old age.
15,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, I've never had one pass away. Just, after 15 long,
15,
long, long, long.
I think producer James, I mean, he probably won't say it to me, but he's quite enjoyed being able to get in the bed at nighttime without having to jump in the bed.
I still jump in bed. It's
yeah,
like
you've been
reflex.
doing it for 15 years. And,
I can't just turn it off.
the people have asked me, how are your other two pets? I can tell that they have been looking for him. But those little motherfuckers are seizing the opportunity to move up in rank.
You can already see them jockeying power.
They are like, okay, so we are sad. We are sad.
Baseline, sad.
We are sad. We have looked for him. We noticed there's a lack of leadership going on. But we've also noticed there's been an astronomical amount of snacks going around. Because I have been taking my emotions and putting on to them, they need a snack to get through this. They need a little extra with their meal to get through this.
I've never seen someone make someone else eat their feelings.
I have
You
been
did.
forcing the other pets to eat their fillings because I feel like that's what they need to do right now to get through this mourning process. I actually told James earlier today, I was like, I should have like weighed Marvel pre-sushi dying and put him on the scale now because I'm willing to bet he's gained about 2 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Because now I've got like, we just ordered sushi, a whole bunch of his food, like his soft food. So I'm like, well, what do I do with it? So I've just been mixing it in with Marvel's food. And I tell you, there is nothing like seeing a fucking dog eat all of his food in 2.2 seconds.
He inhales it.
Yes, it is just, I'm like, why are you acting like we have never given you treats or like good food? What do you know? It's like he went in and counted the cans and he knows he's only got a certain amount of cans. It's just like, let me get it down good as fast as I can, Liam the cat has like slept in the bed with me all night long, and like we usually don't let him do it because when he does, he'll wait till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to start like moving the handle on the door, yelling and screaming to get out.
Yep.
But he's not been doing it's like they have talked to each other and they're like, look, first of all, we need to make sure this bitch okay, because we got to have this snack train. This is a good thing. The snack thing has been a real good thing. I know you like it. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I hope it lasts. Now, granted, we are in mourning because T'Challa has passed away. Wakandan King is dead. But
We in Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2, we do need, and like they have like gotten each other's face. Like you can tell they have missed the leader. Like they kind of have walked around a little bit like they don't know what to do.
Yeah, there's a few things that like you can tell they're like, well,
What do we do?
What do I do now? How do I
Yeah.
do this exactly?
Yeah. So that has been interesting to see, but I think they're enjoying it a little bit. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. When we told my 5-year-old niece who loves sushi, plays with them every day, I was like, well, sushi does. She goes, okay, that's kind of good because he won't bite me in the face anymore. I'm like, well, that is a way of looking at it. Maybe that was a little bit too soon, too fast. But
Silver linings and such.
yes. So I have read your messages. I've read your comments. I have cried reading your comments. I know I still need to look at the Facebook comments, but yes, thank you. Thank you for you guys sharing your stories about your pets. It's
You really do have like some of the best listeners.
I do, and honest to God, sometimes like I forget when we record a show that there's actually thousands of people listening to it. There's, people that follow us on Instagram. Literally some of y'all have been retelling me stories about sushi that, we have talked about on the show that are like, I didn't even remember that we said that or shared that or whatever. So it has been quite refreshing and very, very, very helpful. So thank you. All righty. If you are Liam, don't start. Here we go. He's like, well, I heard sushi used to be on the show. Now it's my turn. Let me meow, meow, meow real quick.
This is not an audition.
It is not an audition process, okay? Casting is closed. Alrighty, if you are a friend of the Libra Lounge, oh Lord, we're gonna have to kick him out.
Nah, go ahead. Continue.
For the third time, if you are a friend of the Libra Lounge, which I hope that you are, it is time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The gab with Keisha.
All right, so let's see what we have got on here. Oh God, we have Miss. You couldn't touch my man with a 10-foot pole. Fucking Gypsy Rose.
Oh, is she still out there?
She's still out there.
Ugh.
And I hate when people do this, and it is always like these people who are famous for like, they're not famous, they're infamous. Is that the correct word to use for Gypsy Rose?
Yep.
It is always them. It is always them who like have a kid and like, I'm not going to post a picture of my kid's face. Well, first of all, no one's going to be going to the Piggly Wiggly and just know that's Gypsy Rose's kid. Well, then again, if the kid comes out looking half possum like Gypsy Rose, who may say, that kid reminds me of someone, and think, maybe we are in Louisiana, that might be Gypsy Rose's kid. But they hate when they do the whole, I'm taking a break from social media. Ever since I got out of prison, I've been an open book. Bitch, you opened the book. You wrote the book. You opened the book. You sold the book. You made money off the book.
You read the book to us.
Yes, you did. Like, you did a whole audible about your story. I mean, you went as far as to go on shows and critique the documentaries and the movies about your life. Like, you literally could have come out of prison and no one knew about it.
Yep.
And no one knew where you were. Yep. No one knew what you're doing. But no, you started doing interviews with your French manicure. You even got on the point that you were doing get readies with me on TikTok. Bitch, nobody wants to get ready with you and look like you. Like, you could have saved that shit. Maybe you could send that back to the prison bitches, but us out here in the real world have no desire to do a get ready with Gypsy Rose. Like, we just don't want to. I don't want to know what you're using, how you're using, because I will admit, I watched your first get ready with me. I've never seen a bitch take 30 minutes to do their makeup and come out looking exactly the same as they did when they started, plus just a little bit of lipstick. I'm like, what? Where did the product go? Like, huh?
So she's like a 3 on the outside world. What do you think she was in prison?
A 3.
Oh, she a prison 3 and an outside 3.
I mean, the girl's got a fucking parakeet nose. She's got a cock eye. It's a cock eye, it's a mixture of a cock eye and a lazy eye. And she's just fucking annoying. Like, she just really, there's nothing charming about her. There is times that I'm like, I see why your mom did what she did. No, I'm just kidding. What her mom did was fucking horrible.
Oh, wow.
Fucking horrible. But I'm like, I would have like locked you in a room for a day just not to hear your voice, Gypsy. Like, yeah. She's a lot. She's a pretty fucking kind of horrible person. She just does. She just is. So she gets on and says that she's not sharing anything else about her life on social media. It's been too much. It's this, and that. And literally, and I mean literally, 2 hours later, People magazine, here's pictures of Gypsy Rose on the cover of Picture magazine with her baby shower. And I'm announcing what I'm going to name my daughter. What is it? Aurora Raina.
I have no idea.
I feel like, I think the baby should have been Dee Dee Jr. I think Dee Dee deserved that much. Like, her middle name could have been like at least D. Maybe not Dee Dee, but like, I mean, she's famous because of her mom.
That is a really fucked up way to look at it, but
it's true.
Technically true.
You know, I will say this: had she named, if she had, what is it called? Homage, an homage to a person. If she had done something like that for her mom, I would think that she had like an ounce of regret about what she did to her mom. But she has 0.
It seems like fucking 0. Like, and that just solidifies the fact
she's an awful person.
Goddamn monster.
Yeah, she's more like her mom than what she realizes.
Yeah,
like,
she's an awful person.
I think we need to, all of us, keep our eyes, including the lazy eye, like Gypsy, on this child to make sure this child is going to be okay.
Keep an eye and a half on this.
An eye and a half. A swirl of an eye, whatever, a rolling of the eye. Like, we need to protect this child because...
Put an Amy Slanton eye on this kid.
Yes, we do.
Like, one side, just watching her from the side.
We got her fully covered. Like, I'm nervous to see what kind of parent... Because to me, she has, like, narcissistic characteristics.
Oh, yeah.
Now, granted, she was horribly abused. Horribly. I will never, ever take that away. But I also will never forget that instead of having the boyfriend murder her mom, she could have escaped with the boyfriend and called the police on her mom.
Right.
But she chose to do this instead. And boy, is she writing this out. Like, this is how she's making her money.
Yeah.
It's off the death of her mom. You know what I mean? I just feel like I would have gone into complete hiding.
Yeah.
I
would have.
I would have gone into, okay, I'm lying because I do like a little bit of celebrity. I think I would have come out, hidden myself, wrote a book with a ghostwriter, because there's no way you convince me that bitch could sit down and write a book. Got it with the ghostwriter, wrote a book about everything that happened, and I'm willing to tell you that probably would have been a New York bestseller right there.
Yeah.
But she liked this quick fame. Like, she came out with, I'm going to be famous.
Yep.
Yeah, so congratulations. Ugh, someone else who had a baby. Fucking Candace Dillard Bassett had a baby
Who's that?
from Potomac.
Oh,
You know, the
Candace.
one who still has me blocked because I
Oh,
said she looked like a munchie chi with a
oh
wig
yeah.
on,
Yeah, Munchie
a
Cheese.
dry wig at that. I can't help that's the way that I feel like she looks. Why were you on my page?
And she
And
was, and
she
she blocked
was,
you.
and she blocked me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had her little boy. I think they named him Jet. She did pictures with People magazine where she showed us the back of his head.
Was it a cute head though?
It looked like a baby's head.
Okay.
That is so stupid to me. I I don't know why they do these things.
Because it's a photo op. Because it's in People magazine.
Do they not realize that most newborn babies look alike? Like, for example, whenever there is an Amber Alert and it is with a newborn, I'm like, well, damn, how are they going to find this baby? I think we should be more focused on how the person looks who stole the baby rather than how the newborn baby looks, because we can see a fucking million newborn babies.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And they all just kind of look alike.
Well, and lots of babies you see are covered. Like their parents don't let them see the world like that in public.
My baby was beautiful when she was born. Like, if I had been famous back then, I mean, I would have been like, she don't even need me to be on the cover. Just give her the cover. She is so motherfucking cute. Like, I don't get, this is in their head. I'm so famous. I have to protect this newborn child. Well, you act like the fucking newborn gonna be driving around the street like on his own and may possibly get kidnapped. Shouldn't it be with you?
Or with the nanny.
Or with the nanny, or just, I don't know. That is like one of the silliest things to me. I do not, and it is always these B-list, D-list celebrities that do the shit like that. I'm like, bitch, be happy someone recognized you instead of worrying about the back of your baby's head. That is so silly to me. People magazine should have cut the check in half and said, you know what? We offered you this amount of money, but since you showed up on some bullshit, we're going to cut your check in half.
We
So
paid
this
for
is how
you
much
and a baby, not you and a head.
that could have not even been her baby.
It could be a stunt
It could have
baby.
been like any.
It's stunt baby.
It is the weirdest thing to me. It's like
Was it a white baby or was it a mixed baby?
it looked like a little mixed baby from what I
Okay.
could see.
Well, but there's plenty of those. So I mean,
There's so many of those. Like, that baby could have been any ethnicity. I mean, we literally just saw the back of its head. I'm like, girl, like, be so fucking for real right now. So my last three things are all about Kim Zolciak.
okay.
Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, this girl who I don't know if she like is well known. I cannot remember if her boyfriend like is some D-list person or something like that. I really don't fucking remember. But this girl is engaged to this guy. She's either engaged or they're dating or something like that. Y'all know how I am with my facts. So she comes back from like a vacation or something, and I don't know if it was the maid or someone like alluded her to the fact that this guy was possibly cheating on her, right? So she goes and she does an investigation, and she finds out that this guy that she's with has been in communication with Kim Zolciak and her daughter Brielle. I don't remember if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember a few months back, I said that, Ross Matthews had let it out that during Emmy season, Kim and Brielle together were like trying to pawn themselves out on like the highest bidder to like spend a whole day and evening with them together, which I think is fucking weird that you do that. And I think the starting price was $250,000, but then like reality like checked in and they're like, maybe we should do $25,000. To do what? What are you going to be doing? Like, look, if I'm going to spend $25,000 to spend a day with Kim Zolciak, I want to meet Nene Nim. Like, I want to meet the whole original cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I feel like I would be dumber from spending a whole day with Kim and Brielle. Like, that is just weird. And why are you doing it with your daughter?
Yeah, that's the really weird part. So it was a TikToker, Callie Berry.
Yes, that's
Okay.
her. Okay.
Yeah, so basically her boyfriend was contacting multiple women and frequently saw a D-list celebrity and her daughter money to buy drinks.
Yeah.
Oof.
Why is this dude sending you money, and why are you accepting money from this dude, especially since Brielle is newly engaged?
Yeah.
Like, there's been rumors swirling around that they are kind of escorty-ish.
Yeah.
I don't want to say full blown escorts, but like
Escort adjacent.
they're like in that thing. Like here's escort right here in the middle. They're doing everything around escorting.
Or like the Venn diagram.
Yeah,
like,
but
overlapping a bit.
they keep this, but the circle keeps getting closer and closer to just full on escorting. Just get a fucking job.
No shit. Wasn't she a nurse or something?
Yeah, like a CNA or something
Yeah.
like that. I mean,
Like just take one test and go back to fucking work.
there's been reality TV stars who were big. Like this shit doesn't last forever. If you don't do right with your money, you at some point are gonna have to go back to your job, and a lot of them have.
Yeah.
They've gone back to like you know for a fact that you're not gonna be on a reality TV show for like ever. It's
Right.
I
There's
mean,
no way.
it happens every once in. It fizzles out at some point. The shows get old. Your storyline is no longer good. Just shit happens. But these reality TV stars like totally blow through their money. Which when I become a reality TV star, that's what I'm gonna do. Unless James like totally takes over all of the money and puts me on like he's gonna get me on one of those little Visa reload cards and say
We'll make sure it's a black one.
that's fine, so I can feel important. He's gonna be like, here's your allowance for the week. When you spend it all, that's done. It's over with. Don't come back for more until the next week when I reload it. Like he literally would have to do that for me because I have already started Googling like Louis Vuitton toilet paper. I would do stupid shit like that. Like everyone would come in the house and there'd be like 13 and a half toy poodles in the house. Like I would do just really, I don't trust myself not to do. And then
Neither
you
do
know
I,
I love
by
to
the way.
buy things for other people.
That would be the big.
I
That
think
would be
that
your
would be
big
the
problem.
biggest one is doing like buying stuff for other people.
Oh,
I love
every
to do
family
that.
member you got would be have a new car, a
Yeah.
new house.
Yeah,
Oh.
like, yeah, I would most definitely need someone with an iron fist to just, we've discussed this before. I would have to be lied to about how much money I have.
We have to tell you you're
I had
broke.
way less money than
Yeah.
what I really, really had because I would just,
We have to like actually like fake a fraud. Like you'd have to like believe that somebody stole it all and we can't get it back.
and knock on wood, I don't want that to happen with the scams that we've had over the years go through us,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
scamming money. But yeah, so it's just weird that this girl is accepting. To me, if a man is just sending me money and they know I have a man, I'm doing something to get that man's attention.
You're
Like, I'm
responding.
doing
You're at
something.
least responding.
Yeah, I'm like,
At
boy,
the
why the
minimum.
fuck are you sending me money? My man has money. I don't need you. Like what?
Right.
That is weird to me. Like you can't. And then Kim is doing it too.
They are just like, and it's just like Kim and Brielle. Like the other daughter doesn't seem that weird. does
She's
she?
got like
Or
a rich boyfriend. She's moved away from Atlanta. She's in New York.
So she got away, basically. I
Yeah.
mean, more or less.
And she was always the smartest of the two girls. Like this, Ariana was really, really fucking smart.
Yeah.
But then she decided she wanted to be like Kim and Brielle. She got the lips done. She got this done. She started talking like them. Like this girl could have gone through college and gotten a really good college education. Brielle couldn't even get into a junior college. You know, there's nothing wrong with a junior college, but there's something wrong with not being able to get into one. Pretty fucking easy.
That's true.
So, you know. So officially it was announced that Kim and Kroy's mansion that they have been trying to sell for years and years and years, they have been chopping at the price tag on it. Like, I don't even know if anyone has gone to tour the house. Like, I don't know if anyone has been like really interested. From what I know, there's been like no potential buyers
Right.
of this house. So it's gone into foreclosure, in and out of foreclosure so many times, but officially on December the 3rd, it is hitting the auction block.
Like for real.
It's supposed to be
auction
for
off.
real auction off. Like,
Wow.
I don't think that, I mean, they can afford to pay for this house.
No, if it goes to auction and they haven't been foreclosed on,
Yeah.
that means that means a short sale probably failed. Like you said, nobody bought it. So that's their last option before full blown foreclosure, usually.
I mean, for me, this is like, I watched this house be built. You know what I mean? Like, I remember her picking out the stuff and showing us all the rooms and how she decorated each room and all. I like dramatic, rich, tacky.
You sure do.
I like that.
Oh, you do. I mean,
Okay, it's different when I say it.
well, no, but you liked Queen of Versailles.
Yeah,
You
I
know, I
love
mean,
all
yeah,
of that stuff. I
yeah.
like drapes. I love striped walls. I love wallpaper. I like dramatic furniture. Like I like these things.
Dramatic
So
furniture.
yeah, so I loved Kim's house. I really did. I loved the decorations and everything. I wasn't that crazy about how it looked on the outside,
Right.
but how she had it decorated was just I used to drool over that house. So, this is a sad moment for all of us to watch this. It's sad, but I'm glad that it's happening, and I cannot wait to see where they fucking live next.
Well, do you think that they're gonna like it's gonna be her and Croy, or are they done? Like, what the
They're
fuck's
still
up
not
with that?
divorced.
Ugh.
They're still not officially divorced. And I heard that she as in Kim was dating one of the police officers who frequently had to come to their house.
That's
So
something.
yeah. So the next thing is with Kim, is that if you watch The Surreal Life, she was on there with Chet Hanks, who is Tom Hanks' exceptionally fine ass son. I mean, the
You really
boy
did. You
is
had something for
like
him.
gorge. You know what I mean? Like he is a Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Y'all did good. Y'all probably should have had a few more kids if they came out looking like that. No, he did have a bit of a drug problem, but So they did some flirty kind of stuff while they were in the house. But Chet let it be known, like, this is an old lady. This is just, she's going to be in a friend zone. But Kim loves any kind of attention. And she's one of those people who always feels the need to have a man lust after her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she's friends with Jelly Roll and his wife. And because she always has to remind us that she is. And so Chet Hanks was also, I think he may be friends with them as well. So they were at Jelly Roll's concert and taking pictures together, and she's posting them. I don't know if Chet even posted the shit, but she's posting it. So of course there's been a rumor spark of them dating. Chet Hanks would never, ever, even if he went back to doing drugs, never ever in his life would bring Wig home to meet Tom Hanks. How the fuck does
Oh,
that
man.
look?
No.
Like, I think if he brought her home, his parents would say, he's off the wagon. I don't
They
know
would
if
intervention, and they would wheel him directly to
right
rehab.
now, because now shit has really gotten bad. This is the worst it has ever been. I don't even know if we need to drug test him, but he just brought a
No.
46-year-old woman with a wig on.
No,
For Christmas.
Kim is the drug test. Like, she shows up positive.
Yeah,
He has to be on drugs.
Like, what the fuck would Tom Hanks say to her? I like your wig.
That is a great fucking point. I never thought about the fact that, like, him taking someone home to meet his parents.
They're meeting
is
Tom Hanks. Yeah. It's still fucking Tom Hanks. Like, I talk a lot, and I can talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I just have the gift of gab, but I would have a moment meeting Tom Hanks.
Would that be a little starstruck?
Yeah, I think I would say something stupid like, run, Forrest, run. Thinking I'm being funny,
Did you have another "Hey, Mr. Thug" moment?
Mr. Hanks, could you
Mr.
please,
Hanks.
can I please get another glass?
If y'all don't know, folks, she got a chance to talk to Slim Thug. Was it like his a new record release?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
and,
doesn't do a lot of press. He
yeah.
doesn't talk to press a lot, but he had like a
and how did you approach that question? What
said
was
Mr. Thug.
Mr. Thug?
Mr. Thug. And you know what? I got his attention
You sure did.
by calling him Mr. Thug.
Yep.
I put a little bit of respect on his name.
Yep.
I mean,
Mr.
first name Slim, last name Thug. Mr. Thug. All right. When we get back, we will have more celebrity news and gossip. Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast. I hope you guys are enjoying the show and that you're following us on Instagram and on Facebook. And you have subscribed to us on iTunes, Google Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I look at James every time I'm like listing these off because I feel like I may lie and accidentally say that we're on something that we're not actually on.
You can probably at this point just say
Anywhere that
any
you
place
can
you get a podcast.
Any place
We're
you
there.
can find a podcast, you can find us. If you're on iTunes, we would love it if you left us a 5-star review. If you don't have anything nice to say, you could just not do that at all. Just, keep it on. Life goes on. There's like 13 gazillion other podcasts that you can listen to, but we truly appreciate that you guys are listening to ours. So, also, if you like hearing my voice, you can catch me every Monday over on Pink Shade Podcast. Right now, we are recapping life after lockup.
And I'm amazed how many people like come leave reviews and say, "Hey, I found you through Pink Shade."
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Because I'm going to ride Mary Payne Gilbert's coattail
For as long
for as
as they
long
last.
as I can, okay? Okay? I am not above doing that. And if one of you guys have a hookup, I will fucking be your BFF. We can comb each other's hair. Like, I am not above riding a person's coattail to get to where I want to be. I'm just not. I'm too old to be like, I can do it on my own. I can't. I ain't done it all this time. I need help. I will do whatever you need. Whatever time it is, I can be there. I can say whatever. If you want me to be on your podcast, invite me. I can watch any show. I can talk about just about anything except for math. Other than that, I'm good. So I don't know if you guys remember, it was about a year, maybe 2 years ago, Nene Leakes' youngest son, Brett, was in the hospital. Like, he had like a heart attack and a stroke. Like, he was fucked up.
Was he the one that went to jail?
No,
like, on the show?
No,
Oh, never mind.
That's Bryson.
Oh, okay.
That's the one who lost his mind, and Nene helped him find his mind, but apparently she didn't do a good enough job because the police is currently looking for him.
Oh, shit.
Right now. Yeah, he just he never got right. He just never was. But her youngest son, Brent, he just got a whole heart transplant.
Damn.
Yeah, because he had congestive heart failure.
Shit.
Like, that is, so do you think he was able to get a heart because his mom is famous? Do you think that bumped him up on the list?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Think so?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
I have no idea. I don't know what the wait list is like for hearts.
I don't know either. But I mean, Nene has gone through it. Like, she really, really has. She went through all that stuff with Bravo. The lawsuit. Greg died. This happened to her youngest son. And, that's when she had, her lounge, and she closed the lounge. And I will give this, y'all can say what y'all want to about Lonethia Leakes, but she is a motherfucking hustler. True. Like, she's about making her money, and she stays in the scene. She she would do hosting gigs or whatever. But I mean, Brent is like 20. He's not that much older than Skylar, and Skylar will be 23 next year. I mean, to have congestive heart failure.
Man, this is bad.
What were you eating?
I mean, the kid looks a little chunky, but
he packed on a lot of weight. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, but if
there has got to be a history.
If Tammy's 900-pound ass didn't get a heart attack, I mean, he must have some genetic.
It has to be some kind of genetic thing to be that young and have congestive heart failure can be reversed.
Yeah,
it's one of those things that can be reversed. But to be in your early 20s and need a heart transplant,
a full-blown heart transplant.
That is correct. Bravo TV, this is the kind of shit y'all need to be documenting.
Yeah,
I mean, this is big. I mean, bless his heart. That has to be just.
Yeah, I just read it was like a 14-hour surgery.
Oh my God, I would be losing my fucking mind.
Can you imagine?
No.
Like, it was bad enough just like waiting for you to get your gallbladder out, and that's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's how you are with every surgery. You've been like that through weight loss surgeries, gallbladder surgery.
14 hours, I would be a
hysterectomy surgery. When I go get my nails done, when I go get my hair done, when I go out to have brunch. He acts like he is just like sitting on the edge of his fucking chair waiting for me in every situation. James, I just took a shower. It was a little extra longer than normal, so I had to come check on you. Motherfucker, you would have heard me fall through this glass if I wasn't okay. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. If and I don't take long showers. I don't do Hollywood showers. I go in there, wash, rinse, and I'm out. But if it's one day that I'm like, I'm hurting a little bit, I want to run underneath the hot water for a little bit longer, he comes up to the door. Is everything okay? Yeah. It's good. It was real good before you came in here fucking asking me if I was okay. This man is are you okay? Because you eating your food a little bit slow. God damn, can I savor the taste? I didn't know if you was choking a little bit. Did I? What? You just eating a little bit. Why are you watching me eat? Why are you timing me? Why are you bothering me? This is what it's like living with him. Everything is like an emergency to him or a potential emergency with him. So I can't even imagine. I'm glad I'm asleep when I get surgery because he would get on my nerves with the way that he's acting.
Sorry,
Like,
my love language is smothering.
yes, it is. All right. So, God bless Brent and, Nene
Good
too.
luck,
This is a lot. And she doesn't even have her husband to lean on.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, I tell you. So, Kim Kardashian never knows how to read a room. She literally, and this is not her first time doing that. She did it again. It failed the first time. Now it's really fucking failing. It's really like I have so many struggles being a single mom. I'm raising these kids alone. Don't each one of your kids have a nanny and a chef? Like I'm not.
The chef.
They each have their own fucking chef. Here's my thing. I'm not going to say I feel sorry for her because when she had these kids, she did plan on raising them with Kanye, which was her first mistake.
Which is almost like
That
raising
is
with no
like,
one.
yeah. I'm like,
It might be worse.
yeah, it's like, why did you do that? Like, of all people, you simply did it to have cute kids because you knew Kanye was fucking crazy as shit. He's always been crazy. But she's just like, it's so hard, raising these 4 kids. And no one understands. Bitches in the hood don't even know how they gonna feed their kids that are not complaining about being a single mom. Okay? Like, they're not. I struggled as a single mom. You know what I mean? There's times like, how am I going to make this amount of money stretch to this amount of money? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to do this because I got to do that. Like, how do I make this happen so that my kid doesn't know something's wrong? You don't have that. As a matter of fact, you have enough money that if you don't even want to see your kids, you don't have to.
And they have a great life.
And they have I think North prefers not to see you. Because every time she does an interview, she talks about how much she loves her dad. And he has titanium teeth in his mouth right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's got like those weird teeth things in his mouth.
Oh my God.
It looks like he's got on a permanent like boxing
Like a mouthpiece?
mouthpiece in his mouth. Yeah, like they're black. Yeah. And I'm just like, she's so far removed from reality because if she weren't, she would never say these words.
So far removed, and they still try to like relate or it's like talk about things like it's the same. Like raising kids as a fucking multimillionaire is a little different than raising a kid paycheck to paycheck. Period.
She literally has enough money that each one of her kids could have their own mansion with their own staff to fully take care of them.
Yeah.
And Kim, the way you be outside popping it, when are you with them? Like, you're always somewhere. Like, so don't tell me if she's trying to be relatable. Kim, when you came out with them skin bras with the nipples in it, you totally cut off being relatable.
See, and here's the fucked up part is she'll say raising these kids alone. Mm-hmm. She is never alone.
Ever.
I'm sure
the kids
every
are never
second of the
alone.
day. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, between her assistant.
Yeah.
I mean, she's surrounded by people all the time. She's never alone.
No.
I'm thinking.
And she's like, it ain't like
It's so
at
hard.
nighttime. In my bed, I just want quiet time. I'm sure you cannot hear through your walls. I'm sure you bought the most expensive marble walls where you cannot hear anything through those walls, Kim. I'm okay with you not being relatable and just embracing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
real.
totally fine. Just be, because when I become rich and famous, I'm totally not going to talk to poor people. Like, no.
Well, that's the thing.
Why?
People talk about keeping it real. No, keep it your real.
You're real.
And I'll keep it my
Yeah,
real.
don't try
Two different
to.
reels.
We're not. No.
We don't have the same reel.
No, we're not. I don't even sleep with black guys. We're not the same. Kim, we're not the same. Like, and it is okay. It's cool. It's cool. Let's keep it cool. All right, so we have to talk about the Tyson versus Paul fight.
Ugh.
Actually, there's not that much to talk about as far as the fight goes, okay? Because this is what I think. I think that Tyson never went in there with the intentions to win. What the fuck for? What does he have to win for? Okay? I think he said it best. This gave me something to look forward to. Yeah. This gave me a reason to go back to see if I can even train like I once did. And also, this was a way for me to make fucking $20 million just by going out there, okay? So we all hoped, because he represented us oldies, that he did go out there. But here's the thing. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. He hasn't fought in 20 years, okay? Yep. He had the exhibition fight, which was fun. We liked that. We loved Snoop Dogg doing the commentary. It was great. That was fun. Logan Paul is in his 20s.
Jake Paul?
One of them Paul boys. What Tyler Paul, Joe Paul, Logan, one of them new names.
Wait, which one was
of them
it
little white boy names.
Now I'm confused.
I think Jake.
I think it was Jake
I don't fucking know.
Holy shit, we have to look this up.
Oh my god. Is it Logan? Wait, is it Logan?
Oh my god.
I don't fucking know. The one that always talks shit.
It's Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, whatever. I knew it was some little white boy name, Jake. Yeah, of course he could beat him. He's at his prime. You know what I mean? Look, I tell you what. This is how I knew this fight was for shits and giggles. When Mike Tyson went out there and did that last little interview with that black guy, when he got done, he thanked the black guy, kissed him on the neck, turned around, and we saw nothing but a full damn moon. I didn't think we would ever see all of Mike Tyson's ass. And chaplets, and what was it? What were those?
I think it was just like his jockstrap, basically.
I tell you what, I would have paid $100 just for that moment. That shit tickled me down. Oh, that was shit, because he gives zero fucks.
And you know what?
That was a pretty good looking
good ass.
That's a pretty good ass.
That's
a
pretty good 58-year-old ass.
You could tell when Mike came out, he was like, "Here, look, let me go on and make this $20 million. I'm gonna let this little white boy hit me a few times." And this was fun for him. It is like a runner who has not ran in years, and all of a sudden, like their grandkid is like, "Grandpa, I'm gonna be a runner." Grandpa, how about me and you race? Come on, Grandpa. Grandpa knows he's not going to smoke this kid, but it's all about fun.
But for those of us who grew up with Tyson,
we were stupid.
Well,
here's the thing. We knew it wasn't about shit because they didn't charge us.
It was on Netflix. That's true.
It was on Netflix.
That's a great fucking point.
We fell for the joke.
I saw his training videos.
Yes.
And I forgot that they showed you like in 5-second clips. They didn't show you an hour and a half worth of training.
Yeah.
I got so amped up. I was so excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is Tyson. Like, he looks like Iron Mike.
He looks phenomenal.
This trained fucking killer
is
about to come out and ugh.
Okay, so everyone, like, here's the thing. I think he still came out the winner because people are like, look the shape he's in. He still stayed in there for 8 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his body. But then you have to look at Tyson's whole story.
Yeah.
Like, he came from horribleness. It was like tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. He became this beast of a person because he fucking had to become this beast.
Yep.
Like, he had to become this ball of anger and hatred. You know, he had to get this out. But then we got a new version of Mike Tyson. He bought a pet lion. He was in that movie with Tiger. He was in the movie with those white boys in Vegas. What was the movie called? Like every white person in the world. He was in The Hangover.
He did a spoken word tour.
He did Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
Yeah, we talked about this. Like a peaceful at ease Mike Tyson
Yes, he is.
not a fighting Mike Tyson.
And I'm okay with that because I love this version of Mike Tyson.
I do too.
I really, really do.
He's interesting. He's got a cool podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hot Box.
I mean, here's the thing. I know if I accidentally bump into Mike Tyson, I'm gonna come out with a black eye. That's just from hitting his fucking shoulder. You know, like this is not your. No, don't think you can just go up to Mike and try to fucking throw down, and you gonna get a little bit fucked up. Like this is still a trained boxer. You know what I mean? Like he's still not to be fucked around with. Like period, point blank. So it was a nothing burger of a fight. James slept through the first 6 rounds.
I did. I had to go back and watch the other rounds like afterwards.
And I told him, I was like, you really didn't miss anything. Like Tyson technically won the first 2 rounds, and then that was it. Like
you heard somebody say, like he won the first 2 rounds, and he remembered he was a 58-year-old man.
And he did also remember, I'm rich. I got a wife at home, kids at home. I wonder what they eating. Is tonight spaghetti night? Am I missing spaghetti night? Let me go ahead. You know what? Like everyone made money. It was. We pumped ourselves. We disappointed ourselves.
We did,
just like we did with the election.
And I hate. Yeah, true. I just hate to think of seeing the cartoon version of Mike Tyson. Like that just hurts. It does.
I'm not hurt. I feel proud of him. I feel good for him. I think he look the life that he came from. He had everything. He lost everything. Then he came back up. Got everything back, got it even better, became like this is like a story of triumph. Okay,
it really is. Yeah, it is.
I mean, yeah. So good for you, Mikey. Okay, when we get back from this break, we're gonna give a horrible recap of 1,000-Pound Sisters because the show just totally fucking sucks. We'll be right back. We want to thank you guys for tuning into the show. We appreciate all of your support. And again, if you are enjoying the show, share the show with a friend. If a friend is feeling down and they want to hear some really stupid shit, send this show to them. I think they'd love it. Okay. We have a way of making people laugh, even if it's at our own expense. So I got to tell you, this season of 1,000-Pound Sister, it just ain't hitting.
Really?
It is not hitting to me at all. And I've talked about this with some other podcasters. It's just been, I hate to say it, but they were funnier, fatter.
Most people are.
Now they done lost weight. They got bad attitudes. And I'm like, you still not like skinny and you still not cute. Like, I don't know if I hate to think that the show has run its course, but we're like 4 or 5 episodes in and I think I've giggled a few times. That's it. That's bad because I'm usually like knee slapping it.
Yeah.
And after I'm done with the show, I'm wanting to, cooking a damn pot of pork and beans and wieners because I feel good about life. I'm eating cake and shit. This has just not been it. So for one of the things that is new to this season is Brittany's fucking horrible attitude. So Brittany is Chris's, what is she, pescatarian? Pentecostal? I think she's Pentecostal.
I think Pentecostal.
Yeah. Like, her face literally is like if you gave a kid a crayon and said draw a round face and 2 dots for the eye and then just like a smile, like just like the U. That is her face. There's nothing to it. There's no special characteristics.
Just like a Mr. Potato Head before you put any features on.
Before you put anything on there.
Just the potato.
He's just a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just there. And now she's got a stank attitude. Like you did better when you're riding in the passenger seat of the van, taking Tammy to her appointments and eating like Cheetos from the back. You did good there. Now you have attitude. You're rolling your eyes. You're speaking up. Bitch, stay safe. Be quiet. Like, I don't like this. Worry about the next denim fucking skirt you're going to wear and clean that goddamn headband. Like, I don't like this new Brittany at all. And, everyone's talking about losing weight. Has anyone talked to Brittany? Because she needs to jump on the bandwagon, too, because she's going downhill.
Yep.
So she's been giving Chris attitude. I mean, I can understand her having a little bit of attitude about Tammy having to move into their house. Because I don't think, or their house is not that big. They only have 1 bathroom. And I think Tammy I know she's lived with Chris before, but I don't know if that was while he was married to Brittany. But I just think she doesn't want this extra person in the house because, I mean, as independent as Tammy is now, she still has to be driven here and there. She still needs help to do this, and that. So, I don't know, but I'm not liking Brittany 2.0. Like, no, I don't.
Right.
No, like, go knit something. Yeah. So Chris is still on this trying to get Tammy to learn how to drive, which I don't blame him. Chris is like, I'm tired. I'm working 12-hour shifts at Mickey D's. I'm trying to work on this fucking house that I should have never bought because it's way more work than I thought it was going to be. And he's having to drive around, both Tammy and Amy.
Yep.
All the time. So, he tried to do it with the tractor. That didn't work out. She left in tears. Said, I don't want no more. I want no more. I want more. This, and that. So he decides to take her to the golf course because they both need exercise after Dr. Smith has told all of them, you're not getting skin surgery. All of y'all still need to be less fat before you get skin removal surgery. Like, that is just common. It is like these people don't read medical things at all. It's like you have to get as close to your goal weight as possible before you get skin removal surgery because you're still going to lose weight. Then you're going to have more loose skin.
And they just seem fucking shocked that he didn't approve of them.
Yeah, they get angry that he doesn't approve them.
Yeah.
So
he's screwing them
like
after saving their life.
Yeah, it's like they told him, wait a minute, bitch, you lost 400 pounds because of this dude right here. Let's not forget any of it. Like, he literally has saved each member of the family's life.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
He takes her to the golf course, which, can you imagine being on the nines that day? Ain't that what white people call it, the nines?
I guess. I don't know.
What do you call it when you go out there and
I just
golf?
say a fucking golf course. I don't know what you call it.
Isn't it the nines? Because isn't it 9 holes?
No, you're on the no, it's 18 holes. You're on the links.
Well, isn't half of 18 9?
Well, yeah, but why would you say?
I feel like maybe I heard black people out there on the golf course talk about the nines. Or maybe that's putt-putt. Something is the nines.
Hang on a second. Because there are 9-hole golf courses.
Okay.
Like, but usually it's I'm on the links. Is what
Now,
they
I've
say.
never heard that before. On the links.
Yeah, the links.
I've never heard that before, but I have heard the nines. I don't know. Anyway, so can you imagine being at the golf course with your white family in your nice shorts, your starch shorts, your Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt, your Ralph Lauren polo, you got your cap on.
Keisha,
what is it called?
I'm so sorry.
I'm right, huh?
The nines is when you get 9,999 minutes in jail, aka held till court. That's what the nines means.
So in my own defense,
stereotypical black woman.
So in my own defense, I watch a lot of prison reality TV. Do. So I think that's quite okay that I got it mixed up. Okay.
You got, oh my God, you got prison mixed up with golf.
I mean, prison reality TV show is on my mind all the time. Okay, so cut me some slack here.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, you're out there, you eating your cucumber sandwiches. You've had an old fashioned in the clubhouse. You fucking go out there with your caddy and you see Chris and Tammy.
I would get my fucking
membership.
country club membership
I'm like,
revoked.
You know what? I don't know what kind of bullshit y'all are doing.
You
y'all
guys
just letting
have gone
anybody
downhill.
in. You guys might as well start letting black people be members.
You let one black guy in.
And now
we got these fucking fat fucks.
Yes. So, okay. So they're out there golfing, not doing the greatest job at all. And then that's when Chris sees this opportunity to tell, Tammy, look, you need to learn how to drive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you what, I have ridden on a lot of golf carts. And I am always like, in my head, I'm still at a certain weight. So we got on one the other day. Mm-hmm. I still sit down cautiously because I think I'm too big.
Well, and they're not they're not the stable things in the world either.
But Tammy and Chris, they just set their asses right on.
They weighted
there.
the fuck down.
Yeah, so Tammy's doing okay. She almost ran into a tree. She has problem with braking. But you know what? Seeing her drive that golf cart looked very familiar to me because that's pretty much how I drive my fucking Land Rover.
It was better than her on that tractor.
It was a lot better.
Give me up.
Yeah.
Give me up.
She did. I mean, the tractor's up high.
But it's also fucking slow. It's real
Yeah,
slow.
but I mean, when you don't know how to drive, everything is kind of fast. You know what I mean?
That's
And
true.
he had to remind her, like, that's for gas for go, that's B for brake to slow down. Because when
Yeah.
you're first learning how to drive, you think just push the gas pedal down.
You ever seen somebody learn to drive and they use both feet, like one for gas
Yes,
and one for
and
brake?
that's not
That's
good.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's not a good thing at all.
No.
So she does okay. They leave smiling, laughing, hardy har 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 har. So Tammy officially moves in with Chris in his small house. He's already got himself, he's got Brittany, his daughter, which this is so funny to me because the daughter that's there with her son, I remember a few seasons back, she was a full blown lesbian.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But I guess these kids, they everything. They bisexual, trisexual, pansexual, they autistic, they bipolar. They are all the things. They are all the no, literally.
They're fluid.
The kids now want to be fluid with everything. And I'm not
Even
making
mental
fun of
health.
anyone with autism or bipolar. I'm crazy. I take 12 pills a day to just function, okay? But they want to be they want
Yeah.
every label to be on them. They
Right.
just do. And I'm like,
Like they're stacking up fucking badges like Cub Scouts.
yeah, I do. And sometimes I look at my own kid, I'm like, is being black and female not labeled enough for you? Like, can we just stick with those two? But no, I will hear her say, well, I think I'm this. I think I'm that too. I looked this up. I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know what half the shit is that she's saying that she is.
Mm.
But yeah, and her friends are the same. Like, oh, hey, Miss Keisha, did you know I'm this? No, and I was okay. Do you even know what that? Anywho, so I was really surprised to see that it was this daughter who was living it with them with the baby, and I can't get past the one bathroom. There's no fucking way.
Wow.
Like that's
That bathroom
three
is
women.
doing some heavy fucking lifting.
Yeah, poor bathroom.
Poor
Like
bathroom.
it's gonna ask for like a full renovation. You'd be like, hey Chris, I know you got a little bit of that TLC change. We need to switch things up in here a little bit. I most definitely need more space. Like
Poor-
I
poor
need you to
bathroom.
I need you to check the floor because the floor has been taking on a lot of weight here
The
lately.
poor bathroom's got congestive failure.
No kidding. Bless his heart. So Amanda and Amy go to work out. I love these motherfuckers because they work out like I do every once in a blue moon. There's no consistency to their workout plan. It's not even a plan. It's like I ain't really doing nothing today. I mean, the gym is right next to that smoothie place. So we could go do like a quick 10-minute, 15 workout, which mostly we're going to be doing is talking. But by the time that we're done, we're going to be thirsty and hungry. Then we just go to the smoothie shop. That is how they work out. And I'm not hating because that's what I work out thinking about what I'm going to eat after I work out. And I'm hoping I have done it just the least amount to lose like at least 20 calories. Yeah, I worked off 20 of those calories of that 5,000 calorie meal that I'm about to eat. So they're in there doing everything but working out. They're talking, and Amanda announces that she's not going to be home for Christmas. And it takes nothing for cockeyed Amy to cry. So this greatly upsets her. I mean, sometimes family members are not there for the holidays. Like, it just happens. But to me, I think Amanda is still being a bitch about it because she wants them to say, well, you guys should have picked my side. You guys need to see how life is without me being here. It's all about me being Queen B, or whatever. It's like, bitch, go ahead and go to Florida. All right, so Chris finally gets approved for skin removal surgery.
Yay.
Now, he goes to a totally different doctor. Hoping like
In Haiti.
I know, right?
He went to Mexico to get approved.
He Google searched the doctor that will do skin removal surgery, even though I'm still damn near 300 pounds. It's like that is the Google search. He takes Tammy along, which you know what? I will give it to Chris. He was like, Tammy, come with me, just so this doctor can see how much your skin is prohibiting you from being able to move. Like, let him look at me, and then you jump in on it, right? Well, that was stupid because the man just looked at her and be like, "No, we ain't gonna do this right now."
You got some more to lose.
He basically said, "Whatever Dr. Smith told you to keep doing, that's what you need to keep doing." But he's like, but I can go ahead and look at you if I want to. So what does this bitch do? She just puts her fucking head down. I'm not wanting to get undressed. Well, how the fuck he gonna see you? Chris is like, at least let him say, I'm not wanting to get dressed. Well, what was your plan?
Right.
What were your plans? Were you going to bring a pair of your old pants and a pair of your new pants and say, see how much weight I lost? Give me skin removal surgery. I don't know what they go. They remind us how stupid that they really fucking are at times like this. So she goes into full shutdown mode. Like, she does not know how to deal with anything.
No.
Nothing at all.
Disappointment, least of all.
But I mean, we saw so many black guys do her so wrong, and she would be perfectly okay. And she just hop on the next black dick. I don't know if she was hopping on it, but she
ain't hopping on nothing.
She was wide open to the possibilities of another black dick.
On it.
Whatever you got to do, rolling in the deep. So, Amy is on this whole big wanting to learn how to cook. Her and Amanda go to like a cooking class. She makes a steak with like tahini on it, all kinds of.
Nothing makes me angrier than Amy Slayton trying to like improve her life. It just fucking angers me.
Because she just never takes the right step.
No, she's bad at everything.
Yeah.
She's just not good at anything and not learning how to be good.
You know what? Whatever she's doing, if it builds her confidence, I say do it.
But she still fucking cries. What confidence does she have?
I don't think she's consistently seeing her therapist. I don't think she's on the right medication because she most definitely seems to me like there's like a chemical imbalance.
She seems a little unstable.
Yeah, I think she probably needs a little something. Yeah. I think she needs to get that.
I mean, 2 kids, no man. I mean,
you're blind.
Can't work. You're blind.
Can't work. You can't do this. I mean.
Yeah.
And I think these people most definitely suffered a lot of abuse as children.
Sure.
And I don't think they've had like a really great life. I think TLC has been like their Roman Empire. Like this has literally saved them.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and make your fucking chocolate
Alfredo. So
had to have chocolate for a fat ass.
Ooh, you're really fat, dude.
I'm just saying. Like she made Alfredo, chocolate Alfredo. Next thing we're gonna know, she's gonna make fucking sugar steak or something.
I mean, sugar steak could be kind of good. A little coat and you fucking crisp it on the
crispy sugar
crispy
steak.
Sugar.
You want me to try that?
Yeah.
Sugar steak.
Because I am a fat person and I don't mind eating fat. I cannot eat that much of it, but I sure will fucking taste the hell out of it. Okay.
I'll see if there's a sugar steak recipe.
I'm sure there fucking probably is. So Amy's still on this cooking thing, and so she decides she wants to cook a dinner for everyone since Amanda's not going to be here for Christmas, and plus she wants all the siblings to be back together. Okay, so she decides to have everyone come over to her house, and she is making them the world's largest chicken breast pieces I've ever seen. I'm like, these chickens must have had breast implants. Because these chicken breast pieces are humongous, okay? She cooks it with I don't know what kind of gravy this was. I don't know if this was cheese with ground beef that she threw on top of it and baked it. I don't know what it was. No one explained what it was. And it took a minute for anyone to say, hey, I'm going to be the one who's going to try this food first. But I think maybe they all said 1, 2, 3. We're all going to take a bite. They said it wasn't bad. I don't want anyone to eat my food and say it wasn't bad. Well, that means it wasn't fucking good either. And even Misty said it wasn't quite cooked all the way through, which is quite dangerous when you're eating chicken. Sure. What is that, salmonella that you can get or whatever? So they're doing that. They're a hee a ha ha here and there. Just there's tension everywhere, because you've got Amanda at one side of the table, then you've got Tammy at the other end, and they both said that they're okay with never talking to each other ever again in life. So, of course, someone brings up, them getting together, staying together. Amanda tries to shut down whatever it is that, Tammy's about to say. And that's when Amanda announces that she's going to be moving from Kentucky to Florida. She's met this guy. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can see where I posted about this. I posted part of this scene, and I'm like, she really thought she was doing her big one. Oh, I found a new man. I move into a new life in Florida. Fuck you, Kentucky bitches. And yes, you did move to Florida, only to get your ass ghosted. because this guy totally ghosted her, and she had to bring her ass right back to Kentucky.
Oh,
no
man.
house, has to move in with Amy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's
What
what,
about
you
her
get for being a
boys?
bit.
What about her kids? Doesn't she have like 3 or 4 massive children?
What did I say those kids looked like? What Fraggle Rock character? The big things where the Fraggle Rocks would go to, like,
Oh yeah,
I forget. We said it last time. I can't
we
remember what it
did.
is,
I
but
don't remember the yeah.
yeah, I don't think they particularly would want Amanda to live with them. And plus, Amy could use the help
True.
personally because she struggles with those 2 little boys. So I mean, basically, that has been the last 2 episodes of the show. Like, it's just been nothing. You know, I do know that they're gonna have a trip to the UK. Maybe that'll be good. I know this coming up week, Amy and Tammy get into a fight about a charcuterie board in a limo. I'm not really sure what that's all about. And it has not been the same 1,000-pound sisters that it has been during the other seasons. They got to pick it up, and they ain't got that much time to fucking pick it up. So, you know, are you looking up that Fraggle Rock characters?
Yeah, they're called the Gorgs.
That's right. That's what her sons look like. And they all 3 look alike. I think one of them is expecting a baby.
Yeah.
Good for them. Welcome back to Kentucky. It is officially time to end the show because the fire alarm's going off. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.